like Jerry Maguire says, I have lost the ability to bullshit.
Yes.
I don't have it in me because the pressure gets too much. It becomes overwhelming and it affects everything we have. And it's just not worth the effort. And probably, as you mentioned earlier, the most well-known clip from this movie is sort of a moment where that happens, where the culmination of all this pressure happens. And it's going to happen. And our choice, when those moments of bursting, of popping, of when the pressure can't be contained anymore, is how are we going to respond? Are we going to respond and quit? Or are we going to respond and become someone and something different?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm playing the biological clock clip here. Vinny and Mona Lisa are out on the porch, out in the cabin, as he's trying to prep for the trial tomorrow. And we see that those times that we feel the most pressure, it actually ramps up in order to move us into growth and into transformation.
What's the matter with you?
I don't know.
You're acting like you're nervous or something.
Well, yeah, I am.
What are you nervous about? I'm the one that's under the gun here. Trial starts tomorrow.
You want to know what I'm nervous about? I'll tell you what I'm nervous about. I am in the dark here with all this legal crap. I have no idea what's going on. All I know is you're screwing up, and I can't help.
You lent me a little camera, didn't you?
Oh, Vinny, I'm watching you go down in flames, and you're bringing me with you, and I can't do anything about it.
And?
Well, I hate to bring it up because I know you got enough pressure on you already. But we agreed to get married as soon as you won your first case. Meanwhile, 10 years later, my niece, the daughter of my sister, is getting married. My biological clock is ticking like this, and the way this case is going, I ain't never getting married.
Lisa, I don't need this. I swear to God, I do not need this right now, okay? I got a judge that's just aching to throw me in jail. An idiot who wants to fight me for $200. Slaughtered pigs. Giant loud whistles. I ain't slept in 5 days. I got no money, a dress code problem, and a little murder case, which in the balance holds the lives of 2 innocent kids. Not to mention your biological clock, my career, your life, our marriage, and let me see, what else could we pile on? Is there any more shit we could pile on to the top of the outcome of this case? Is it possible?
Maybe it was a bad time to bring it up.
Maybe.
I love how he throws in, he's like, Aiken, like, he makes up words like we do up in the north. I love the fact that anybody who comes from the greater tri-state area, and if you're from New York, New Jersey, or Connecticut, there's a certain subsection of each one that we call the tri-state. It starts in Newark into Jersey City, through Hoboken, into Manhattan, etc., the boroughs, and then into Connecticut as far as up is Groton. But we make up words, and a lot of times, I know that I've done that. If I've been in the heat of the moment, I'll make up some word. It helps me stop. But he's so flustered and irritated, and at his, just he feels more pressure than ever right now. It's far beyond he would have ever imagined he would have gotten, because now he's reminded of a previous arrangement, right? That he may have not signed a document for, but she, his beauty, did. And she's waiting. She's waiting for him to rescue her. And she's literally telling him, but being in love with him to the point to say, yes, maybe it was a bad time. That's what's so magical about this movie, that in between the lines, you can really see that there's so much more going on between these two characters and their love affair for each other and their affection. And not only that, but her role as respecting the man she loves and giving him all the things that he requires, the affirmations and all that stuff. So, as someone tries to call me, um, I've done that with my wife. I've blown up more times than I should. Oh my God, what a dick move. Every time it happens, I'm like, oh, I've gotten better, but not, not great. I've done the stomping on the floor. And so it has been a journey of, man, if I'm being true to myself, I could say it, but that is scary. See, we're already, demonstrating what he was afraid of, the truth being exposed. And a lot of times that's what we're afraid of. And I think he's afraid of being exposed. He's under all this pressure and he's like, dude, calm down. We're going to get to you. I got this long list. I don't want to be exposed. It's bad enough that you think that there's a Joey Callow somewhere in the midst that's going to vouch for me. So he has this cloud of doubt from everyone, hovering over him. I feel that all the time. I can't get rid of it. It's like a disease that's permanent, like this disease that they're like, yep, it's with you forever. It's terminal. It's going to be the end of you. Because so long as you keep on thinking that there's this shadow of the doubt over how people perceive you, you can never be your true self.